so I was pregnant. I couldn't take no corticosteroids, no nothing except something natural. I heard that hemp oil is safe to be taken during pregnancy. I got that answer from neurologist from one of main hospitals in Chicago, USA. So, and Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So I got an answer that yeah, it's safe to consume it. So I start taking a little doses, like one. I don't know how to explain, but little like needle. I don't know how to say it, but
drop.
Like a little drop. Yeah, like a little drop every night, and effects was almost immediate. In 7 days, not even. I think 5. I got my sense back in my leg. So that was great. I was stunned. I was like, "Oh my God, this is extraordinary." I was, yeah. that was a moment of truth. So after 10 days, my energy started getting back, and my fatigue was because people who got MS experience problems with fatigue a lot. So that was a big problem too. Besides fatigue and all the energy that I'm getting from the oil, and such a little amounts of oil, besides that, my blood sugar went down. So I that's something that was great too. I didn't believe it. I did normal blood test in pregnancy, and when they see my blood sugar went down, they asked me, do I use something besides normal diet for diabetes? And I was like, no, I'm not even on a diet. I couldn't say that I'm using cannabis oil because yeah, our doctors ain't that open. So yep. That treatment during my pregnancy was over in a month. I was feeling great till the end of the pregnancy. It was all good. No blood sugar, no extreme fatigue problems, no numbness, that extreme numbness, and what's most important, my sense was back. I didn't have that feeling that I'm on fire 24/7. I was free. Oh my God, that was so good feeling. So again, I had a C-section operation, and it was all good. I was awake. This time I wasn't in full anesthesia, so put my hands on it when I found it. It's hard, and it's hard to find because it's
Anna,
illegal, and
you didn't have that period when you get relapsed. You didn't have the oil. Am I right?
Yes, you're right. I was just back from the hospital, like the 10-15 days, and relapse almost automatically. You put me in not in bed, but in some bad stage. So I started using oil again. And I think a month and a half, almost 2. Not using every day, every other day or every 3rd day, so I can have a longer, because it's very expensive here. It's hard to find. So when we get a little, we want to stretch that as long as possible, so we can have more. But so my treatment was around 2 months, 2.5, and I was relapse free. But relapse free, like great relapse free, not a little improvement or something. No, real good. I was feeling real good. In that 2.5 months, my symptoms gradually started to fade one by one, week by week, a symptom less, if you understand what I'm trying to say. I'm saying 7 days, after 7 days using cannabis oil, numbness is 50%, 40% less. 2 weeks after using cannabis oil, almost all that not having feeling sense on my I'm sorry, but
on your fingers.
Yeah. So I could.
Everything came back. You have feelings now.
Yes. That fade away. Like all that symptoms, one by one, disappeared in 2 months, 2.5 max. In 2.5 months, I took a little amount of oil. That's maybe 15 milliliters, not even. So I could imagine what could happen if I had more. If I had more, I could spend some more time with my kids. Besides sitting down and waiting for that little drop to do something. I could have that done much quicker and easier for me and my family, because it's not about me no more. It's about them. So I need to have my cure.
What would happen if you grow your own medicine and police catch you growing?
Here in Serbia?
In Serbia.
I would go to prison.
To go to jail.
I would go to prison, yeah. I would be treated like criminal, open criminal record. Even though I'm hard-working person, I work since I left my college, 20 years old. So I've been working 9 years already. I got a nice job. I love my work and I love my job. But yeah, I would be treated like a criminal. Yeah, I would be treated like a criminal, and I would go to jail for minimum 3 years. Yeah. Yeah.
3 to 5 years.
That's how. So yeah, they don't care. They don't care. Multiple sclerosis or cancer or I don't know.
And now it's 3 years how mother she took, and she's very well how it is. Thanks God.
So you saw the Rick Oil video, the Rick Simpson video, or how did you get the idea of helping your mother?
I hear for that maybe a couple of months before this happened, and you know, because first 2 cancers, many chemotherapy and many everything bad, cytostatics, you know, and she doesn't want to take this again.
Cancer kept coming back after the chemotherapy?
No, this is a different
cancer.
She have in the last 10 years 2 cancers, left breast, after 5 years right breast, and after 5 years metastasis, liver and bones, 3rd cancer, you know, and lungs, and doctor give her 2-3 months life. So you know, my sister and I sit and speak about that, what to do, because she doesn't take again everything, you know, chemotherapy and this medical. So
how did you feel? How did you feel? Can you ask her how did she feel?
Kad smo te pitali da postoji u svetu čovjek koji pravi ulje i da ti to damo da probamo s tim, kako si reagovao?
Ma odmah, nema govora. Odmah sam išla, ne hemoterapija, ne. Zračenja, ne. Ništa. idemo na lek, ovo i gotovo, i uspeli smo. Pokušam, može, ne može. Ali sam uvek verovala da ću uspeti. Uvek sam verovala i gotovo.
She's a fighter. When you have something bad like this, third cancer, you know.
Hoću još malo da živim, vidite lepotu i sve što, zašto da idem, brate mili.
Of course.
Dobro mi.
My name is Toma Knežević.
And what's your name?
My name is Danica Knežević.
Okay, and you're mother. So tell us what's your illness, your diagnosis.
Well, it's some sort of panic attacks. I don't actually know what's the illness called, but it's basically whenever it happens to me, I get a panic attack.
And za kožurec.
I also have some sort of dermatitis autopsy, something that on my skin. It's
dermatitis.
Topic dermatitis. Topic.
A to je povezano.
That is. Doctor said that it's
connected with.
That it's connected with my panic attack. Please shut. It's connected with my panic attacks, but the oil helps me with both. So it's basically like a nerve.
Neurological?
Yeah, it's neurological illness, but it's not really illness. Like I'm not retarded, but nothing actually happens to me. But I think something happens.
So you're not.
So you get the kind of attacks.
Panic attacks, yes.
Panic attacks. And how old are you?
I'm 13. I will be 14 like August.
And when did you start using the oil?
In February, actually.
Ne, kad si prvi put uzeo ulje?
A few months ago in February.
Dobro.
It started in February and my mother gave me the oil, but I started using some balm for some cream from Cannabis for my arms, and it really helps me now.
This
For
is
your
plant
dermatitis?
and cocos oil
Yes, some kind of dermatitis.
Dermatitis.
for this.
And this I just cut it myself here. So CBD also helps me a lot, but less than the other.
So you're taking CBD oil?
Putting it on my hand, but when that happens, sometimes I take a little bit of it, but not too much.
Za panični napad. Pa
When
reci
he
slobodno.
had
For the panic attacks, right?
yes, panic attack, he took orally oil.
CBD
I
and
drank
a
it.
little, kako se kaže, half or...
A little
Half of, kako smo rekli, zrno?
Half of the rice. It usually happens during the night, and then I would like lose consciousness. Now it does not happen and I can sleep normally. The only thing is that after take the oil, everything is funny to me.
Is any other side effects when you take the oil? What happens to you
Well,
when you take the oil?
When I take the oil, I feel a bit sleepy, but I usually laugh a lot, like I'm crazy. Like a lot. Everything is funny to me.
Pa reci da li si se osjećao drogirano ili dobro?
But I don't feel like I'm drugged. I feel normally, just everything is funny to me.
And what about the things where you were doing, for example, some exams or anything?
No,
Did it affect on your everyday
No, I
work?
can normally do stuff. I can normally play games. I can normally watch
Maybe
things
some
on YouTube.
improvements?
Any other side effects? No?
No.
Dobar dan svima, ja sam Brankica iz Kikinde, imam 38 godina i imam multiplu sklerozu. 2011. je dijagnostikovana i od onda sam probala sve i svašta. Pre 3 godine je krenulo sve nizbrdo. Rekli su mi da za jedno 5 najverovatnije do kolica. Primala imala sam pulsne na svakih 3 meseca i tada sam odlučila da na predlog moje doktorice probam i citostatike. Tako da sam i to primila i umjesto da zaustavim multiplu sklerozu, meni se pogoršalo. Na kraju sam, posle 3 meseca od zadnjeg citostatika, dobila još jednu dijagnozu. Štitna žlezda mi je povećano počela da radi i problem sa njom. Nisam mogla da pričam, da gutam, da hodam. Tremor me je mučio. Čula sam za ulje, mnogo pre toga, ali nisam imala novca, iskreno da vam kažem, za ulje i probala sam joint. Posle prvog jointa moji tremori su prošli. I onda sam se odlučila da nabavim, kupim novac za ulje i sada koristim ulje. Ne koristim više ni jedan lek, ja mogu da pričam, mogu da hodam, mogu da gutam, ne davim se. Šta drugo da kažem nego kanabis je lek i dozvolite mi da moj diler bude država.
Ja sam Gordana Radić.
Malo bliže.
Nažalost ne lečim se, iako bi jako želela marihuanu, zato što ne mogu da je nabavim i ona je za mene previše skupa. Ja sam penzionerka. Ja imam reumatoidni artritis i meni bi jako pomoglo. Zaista, i to bi mi trebala biljka, ne neki poseban lek, neki koji izvede iz biljke. Meni cela biljka treba, jer je dokazano, odnosno mnogi autori koji se bave proučavanjem tvrde da je najkorisnija i cela biljka.
Ali ste probali kanabis?
Jesam, 2 puta. Ne, mislim da 2 puta sam imala po kesicu. Ja sam nabavila vaporizator, ali sad ne znam da ću
Bravo.
Mislim da mi je bolja varijanta.
Se svima zahvalim što ste došli. Moje ime je Katarina iz Smederevaca. Pre 2 godine sam saznala da bolujem od leukemije. Međutim, prihvatila sam njihovo lečenje 1 godinu dana i sve je bilo kako treba. Do trenutka kada više nije bilo, više nisam reagovala na lekove. I doktor mi je dao 3 meseca i nove lekove, posle kojih nema dalje, da probam da oporavim sebe, bar malo. Ili transplantacija koštane, ili znate šta dalje. Međutim, nisam jednostavno gubila nadu. Naravno, povezala se sa ljudima iz udruženja, iz IRKA i oni su mi pomogli da dođem do kvalitetnog ulja. I evo, već 1 godinu dana živim tako što uzimam ulje i ja sam odlična. Apsolutno odlična. Hvala.
Da nam kaže kako je ona se uspešno izborila sa svojim kancerom.
Dojke. Ja se zovem Ana, imam 63 godine, dolazim iz Rume. Pre 2 godine sam otišla na običan redovan pregled i konstatovan mi je rak dojke 2. B faze. U roku 15 dana sam operisana. Razmišljala sam dugo šta da radim i odlučila sam da idem na hemioterapiju, ali zračenje kao preventivno da odbijem i tablete da odbijem. Kada sam krenula na hemioterapiju, uspela sam preko prijatelja iz Holandije da dobijem kanabisovo ulje. Počela sam da ga trošim onaj dan kad sam krenula na hemioterapiju. Zbog toga što su mi rekli da ću izgubiti apetit, da ću povraćati, da ću izgubiti imunosistem, da će mi se porušiti krvna slika i tako dalje. Posle 3-4 hemoterapije doktor mi je rekao da ću verovatno pauzirati, da će mi krvna slika pasti toliko da neću moći da primam jedno vreme. Međutim, kod mene se desilo obrnuto. Krvna slika je počela da raste toliko jako da sam prešla u mušku krvnu grupu. Doktor me nije verovao. Pre nego što dobijemo hemoterapiju, oni nama vade krv, provere krvnu sliku i tako dalje. Kada je video moju krvnu sliku, rekao je da nešto nije u redu sa aparatom, pa su me odveli na drugi aparat, pa je on pokazao isto, pa su me odveli na treći aparat. Međutim, ja sam izdržala hemoterapiju bez problema, nijednom nisam povraćala, nisam ležala, dapače išla sam u vinograd, radila, kopala i tako dalje. Da bude zlo veće, ja sam sve vreme jela i to malo više nego normalno. Verovatno mi je otvoreni apetit. Moje koleginice koje su sa mnom išle na hemioterapiju, one su povraćale, gubile na težini, padale i tako dalje. Ja sam to prošla onako kao što ljudi idu na posao u trafiku ili ne znam gde.
Now, as a doctor, it means that with no hesitation, you would recommend any patient who has any kind of cancer, any kind of tumor, you would immediately recommend not even to start with basic medicine, but just to start immediately with cannabis oil?
First cannabis. First cannabis.
Even for operations?
First cannabis.
Am I right?
At all, first cannabis.
Why?
Because
you, sorry, but
yes.
even though the classical medicine is not perfect, you have some cancers that can be cured with the normal medicine. So why don't you let them first go to the classical medicine?
From diagnosis of cancer to therapy, spent it a few months. Why should we lose this time? Why? Started with cannabis, and we follow that. We follow that for 5 months. If we see that it is good, continue that. Not use chemotherapy.
You say that they feel better and everything with cannabis oil, but how can we be sure that it's really curing them and that it will be like a really long-term treatment?
We could follow that, and after 1 month we can explore situation like staging cancer. Why should we stay without treatment for 2 months between diagnosis to chemio?
The problem in Serbia is that patients are waiting even for chemotherapy, even for radiation, sometimes for months.
Why?
Because we have one of the worst medical systems now in Europe. In the last 2 years we was on the lowest place for the medical care and treatments officially.
A 2 su sintetska leka na bazi kanabisa, zapravo registruju u Srbiji, da se nađe zastupnik tih farmaceutskih kuća koje ih proizvode i da se odrede tačno imena lekara koji će te lekove za određene indikacije prepisivati pacijentima kada drugi lekovi ne deluju.
To znači da će ljudi moći te lekove da uzmu tek nakon što su probali svu ostalu hemiju.
Tako je. Tako je.
A zašto? Zašto mislite da je bolje ta hemija, pored nečeg što kaže da je prirodno?
Ne, pazite, nemojte brkati hemiju. Hemija je ciljana terapija za određene tumore. Kanabis nije lek ni za šta. Jedino što je dokazano, sigurno za kanabis, to je da je poguban po adolescentni mozak, odnosno za mozak u razvoju, odnosno za mlade.
Ali ovde se radi o ljudima koji su stariji.
Pa šta?
Koji...
A vi znate šta je kanabis psihoza?
A šta je
kanabis psihoza? Je psihijatrijsko oboljenje.
Kako? Možete mi objasniti?
Pa ne mogu da vam objasnim, zato što ja ne lečim to odeljenje, oboljenje leče.
Ali čekajte, vi morate da znate nešto o tome da biste znali zašto to izbegavate.
Ne, zato što izbegavam. Hoćete da prekinete? Ne, hoćete da prekinete.
Zašto si toliko protiv?
U ovom trenutku, zašto sam protiv kanabisa? Zato što brinem za bezbednost pacijenata. I zato što se apsolutno protivim da se droga legalizuje. Za mene je to droga. Vama dođe izmučen čovek, 3-4 meseca, u intenzivni bolovi, u krstima, naravno da morfijum, za jedan dan on se naspava. Prvi put posle 3 meseca. To je blagotvoran lek. I on treba da bude u svakoj ambulanti, naravno pod ključem. Ne možete ga ostaviti nezaključanog. Zna se kako se čuvaju lekovi koji imaju psihoaktivno dejstvo. Ali to je fantastičan lek. Ja ne znam zašto moje kolege se plaše da ga koriste.
A zašto smatrate da je kanabis droga?
Pa jeste. Zato što ima THC-a. Zato što ima, pa da, ima psihoaktivno dejstvo.
A šta je, čega ima morfijum?
Isto tako. Isto tako, ali od 4-5 ampula moj pacijent neće postati zavisnik.
Ali ako je ovo nešto što je prirodno, ako može da se iskontroliše količina THC-a u nekim medicinskim uslovima...
Kad bude moglo da se iskontroliše, nemam ništa protiv.
A mislite da će to moći uskoro?
Ne znam, to morate pitati hemičare.
Aha.